There comes a moment in life when you must decide, will you settle for comfort, or will you dare to chase your dreams? Most people choose security, stability, and predictability. But the few who step into the unknown, who risk failure for the sake of their vision, are the ones who truly change the world. Years ago, I had a comfortable job at a prestigious financial firm in New York City. I worked alongside some of the brightest minds in the industry, and my boss was a man I deeply respected. But there was a fire inside me, an idea that wouldn't let me sleep at night. So I walked into my boss's office and told him I was leaving to start a company selling books on the internet. He listened carefully, nodded thoughtfully, and then said something that struck me to my core. That sounds like a great idea, but it would be an even better idea for someone who doesn't already have a great job. That was the moment. That was the crossroads. I could choose the safe path, or I could chase something greater. You can have a job, you can have a career, or you can have a calling. And if you find a calling, if you find that thing that pulls at your soul, you've hit the jackpot. A quarter century ago, I met a young man named Jeff Bezos. He was passionate, relentless, and a little crazy. He looked me in the eye and said, "Dave, I want you to invest in my company. I'm starting a bookstore in my garage. I'll put it online. People will buy books from me, and I'll ship them out. And if you invest in me, one day I will be the richest man in the world. I'll build a company worth over $100 billion. Let me tell you, back then, there was no such thing as a $100 billion company. Even the wealthiest nations weren't thinking in those numbers. And here was this 26-year-old kid talking about becoming the richest man on the planet from a garage. I laughed. I scoffed. I thought, no way. But that was his truth. He wasn't waiting for permission. He wasn't seeking validation. He already believed in himself. And that's the difference between people who build empires and those who stand on the sidelines doubting them. He saw the future before the world did, and he walked into it with unwavering conviction. The decision to step into the unknown is never easy. It requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to fail. But regret? Regret is far worse than failure. When I made my choice to leave my job, I didn't know if I would succeed, but I knew this. I would never forgive myself if I didn't try. The thought of living my life wondering, what if, haunted me more than the fear of failing. I have always been a creator at heart. As a child, I built gadgets in my garage, a solar cooker from an umbrella and foil, a homemade alarm system to trap my siblings. I was born to invent, to build, to challenge the status quo. And when the opportunity came to follow that passion, I had to take it. Success is not about the gifts you are born with. It's about the choices you make. Some people are born with incredible intelligence, with natural athleticism, with the kind of beauty that turns heads. But those are gifts. Gifts are not achievements. Your true greatness comes from what you choose to do with what you have. You don't get to be proud of your gifts. You didn't earn them. But you can be proud of your hard work, your discipline, your willingness to do what others won't. Because those are the things that define your life. When you look back at your life at 80 years old, what will you be most proud of? The moments you played it safe? or the moments you dared to risk it all for something greater? Your life is a blank page. You hold the pen. Will you let inertia be your guide, or will you follow your passion? Will you conform to dogma, or will you be original? Will you seek comfort, or will you choose adventure? Will you back down under criticism, or will you stand firm in your convictions? Will you play it safe, or will you take risks that could change everything? Will you build? Will you create? Will you serve others and make an impact? Or will you sit on the sidelines watching as others live the life you once dreamed of? We are living in an era of boundless opportunities. The world is evolving faster than ever before, and there has never been a better time to dream big, to take risks, to build something meaningful. Jules Verne, Mark Twain, Galileo, Newton. If they could choose any time to be alive, they would choose now, this moment, this age of limitless potential. So I ask you, how will you use your gifts? More importantly, what choices will you make? Because in the end, your gifts will never define you. Your choices will. Now, I challenge you. Make the choice that scares you. Make the choice that excites you. Make the choice that will leave you with no regrets. If this message resonates with you, share it. Comment below with the bold choice you're going to make today. And if you're ready to step into your greatness, follow this channel for more inspiration. Your future is waiting. Go get it.